The Advancial Dinero Visa presents itself as a straightforward financial tool designed primarily for those who prioritize saving money on interest and fees over flashier rewards programs. When looking at the facts of this card, the introductory offers are immediately striking. New cardholders can take advantage of a 0.00% introductory APR for the first 12 months on all purchases. This is matched by a 0.00% introductory APR for qualifying balance transfers during that same initial 12-month period. This 12-month window provides a significant runway for anyone looking to finance a major life expense or get a handle on existing debt without the weight of mounting interest. What makes this card particularly noteworthy in the current market is the long-term rate. Once that introductory year wraps up, the purchase annual percentage rate settles into a fixed 9.90%. In an era where many credit cards carry interest rates well above 20%, a fixed rate under 10% is a breath of fresh air for people who occasionally need to carry a balance from month to month. The fee structure of the Advancial Dinero Visa is built with a minimalist philosophy that directly addresses common consumer pain points. There is no annual fee to worry about, which removes the pressure of having to spend a certain amount just to justify keeping the card in a wallet. For those who travel or shop from international vendors, the absence of foreign transaction fees is a major benefit, as many other cards tack on a 3% charge for those interactions. Furthermore, there is no balance transfer fee for the initial introductory transfer request. This is a rare find, as most cards charge between 3 and 5% just to move the debt over. Even when mistakes happen, the consequences are less severe here than with competitors. Penalty fees for late or return payments are capped at only $10. Perhaps most importantly, there is no penalty APR. This means if a payment is missed, the interest rate won't suddenly skyrocket to a predatory level. However, the card does come with specific limitations that require a strategic approach. The 0% balance transfer offer is restricted to a single request made at the same time. This lack of flexibility means a user has to have their debt consolidation plan ready to go right at the start, as the offer expires after the 12-month anniversary of the account opening. Any transfers made outside of that initial qualifying request will incur a fee of 3% of the total amount. It is also vital to understand how interest behaves on certain types of transactions. Interest begins accruing on the transaction date for both balance transfers and cash advances, meaning there is no grace period for these specific actions. Additionally, while the interest rate for cash advances is the same fixed 9.90%, there is a 3% transaction fee every time a cash advance is utilized. Determining if this card is the right fit depends largely on one's financial habits. For the individual who tends to carry a balance, the 9.90% fixed rate makes this one of the most affordable options available. It is an excellent match for someone planning a large purchase who wants a year to pay it off interest-free, or for someone buried under high-interest debt who needs a cost-effective way to consolidate. The lack of foreign transaction fees also makes it a solid companion for international travel. On the flip side, this card is not designed for the rewards seeker. It focuses entirely on low costs rather than points, miles, or cash back. If the goal is to earn 5% back on groceries or earn a free flight, this is not the tool for that job. It is a utility card meant for saving money, not earning perks. In summary, the Advancial Dinero Visa is a high-value utility card defined by its 0.00% introductory APR on purchases and transfers and its impressively low 9.90% fixed long-term APR. It eliminates many of the traditional traps like annual fees, high late fees, and foreign transaction charges. The primary risk involved the rigid nature of the balance transfer offer, which only allows for one fee-free request at the start, and the immediate accrual of interest on cash advances and transfers. Users should also be aware that there are no rewards programs here, so the value is found strictly in the interest saved rather than bonuses earned.